good. Why are you in this hood? But something led me to feel astray. There is more in your heart than I saw from the start. Baby, I feel like maybe you have a touch, pair of wings on my back. Deep inside my mind, you glow like a nova and would never screw me over. Suddenly, your breath is all I want to breathe. My lungs explode when you have to leave. My body can't survive.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Casey. So today, as you can tell by my thumbnail, I have a disaster clean with me. Now this mightn't be a disaster for many other people, but for me this is a huge mess. Now this is really just from from this morning. It's just me and Harbour here. Kelvin's gone off to work, so I'm just going to get tidied up from the morning and just do a few extra bits and pieces that I've been wanting to do now that I'm back at work 2 days a week. I sort of don't tend to obviously do as much during the week. I try and do a bit on the days I'm off, but nonetheless we're going to get in today and get this done. Now I've just put if you're new here, my 13-month-old daughter Harper down for her first morning nap, so she should be gone off soon, but I'm just going to put her around and get started. I did manage, I consider this a huge win, I did manage to get in a workout this morning with Harper awake, so that was great because it frees up the time when she's napping. I can do other things like cleaning stuff that I need to do. I can clean when she's awake, but when I'm filming I can't because she just, it's impossible. So we're going to get in today and get this house back in order because I'm a huge believer that it does, a messy, untidy house does play a huge role and have an impact on your mental health. So it truly does for me. We're going to get in and get this place sorted.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you?
So as I do pretty well every time, I'm starting in my bedroom, making my bed and just giving it an overall tidy up. In Harper's little change station over here, we still do it over here, it's just easier. I have sort of contemplated whether or not putting her change mat and everything in her bedroom, but I've just kept it here for now. It's just easier as the bedroom is closer to like sort of our main living areas.
Doing what you do, do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way.
And then now just tidying up from breakfast. So I made some oatmeal this morning and I just put some frozen berries in there for Harper and I, so she really enjoyed that. So I'm just tidying up from that. Now I don't really put things like this, breakfast dishes and all in the dishwasher. It's really just dinner. After cook dinner and eat dinner, we use the dishwasher, so I just usually wash up like this if there's numerous things like I have on this particular morning. If it's just like my coffee cup and a bowl that I had my yogurt and all in, I'll just probably wash up with a bit of dish soap by hand. It's just easier, and I don't see the sense in running all this water, wasting all this water just for a few things, but this morning I do have more than I normally do.
Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
Soaking wet clothes, I called you from a payphone. Could barely hear what you said, but you told me that I'm no longer the one you want. I don't know why you left, I don't know why, know why. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, goodbye. I know it's been a year, but sometimes I still shed a tear thinking of you. What can I say? These feelings won't go away. Time keeps passing by.
So yeah, I just realised the other day how close we are to Christmas. Like, this year has just flown by. Yeah, I just cannot believe it. Probably because for the most of this year I was on maternity leave, home with Harper, and I think sometimes when you're home like that, time does go quicker. Just like the 2 days off on a weekend, how quick weekends go, and then you're back to the start of the week all over again, to do it all over again. So yeah, but I was just like, wow. And last Christmas I donated my Christmas tree, and I saw some really beautiful ones on Target website. However, obviously last year they were sold out, so I've just been keeping my eye on them for when they come back in, and hopefully they don't just all be sold out again. But yeah, we should be here. We're still in lockdown here, but early October we should be coming out of it, fingers crossed, and then I can get around to the shops. Like, I don't care to online shop, but I still miss going to the store and actually having a browse and looking at things in real life before you purchase them. Like, I've been really wanting to buy some new workout tights, but like I sort of, yeah, like I come to have them in my cart to purchase them, and I'm like, oh no, I think I'll just wait until I can get back around to the shops again. And I'm somebody that really hates postage, like paying postage. It's, yeah, I mean, I know you have to, like, because obviously it's getting delivered to your door, but it just, yeah, it's just a thing with me. I just think, you know, whether $10, $11 on postage, and to go to these shops when they're open is probably like 15 minutes drive from where I live. So, like, yeah. Are you somebody that does a lot of online shopping, or would you also prefer to go look at the stores, look at what's there and purchase it in real life? Or you don't have no worries, just, yeah, adding it to your cart and on you go? There's certain things like, well, Young Living, they deliver to your door. And I don't obviously mind about that, because it's sort of not clothing. Like, clothing I'm a bit funny about, yeah, online, buying online. But yeah.
Goodbyes, really without goodbyes. These feelings won't go away, away.
just diffusing some purification and lemon essential oil in my diffuser. I really love to do this in the main living areas. It's probably not a blend I would put in the bedroom, but in the living area when I'm cleaning, it's just the most gorgeous smell, and it just feels so fresh and clean. Like, purification obviously purifies the air, and lemon, I mean, who doesn't love lemon? Like, it's just a gorgeous, fresh, uplifting scent. And I'm just, of course, using my Thieves household cleaner with a few drops of lemon essential oil. That's just how much I love lemon. Yeah, just to wipe down the surfaces, give them a good wipe down. Today I am. Now, yeah, I don't pull everything out like this every day to wipe down the surfaces. It's usually just, yeah, a quick wipe over. But today I'm giving it a thorough cleaning.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie, 'cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud.
What would you prefer to do? Wash up the dishes or the drying of the dishes? I don't know, I'd probably prefer the drying of the dishes, because then your hands aren't sitting in the water so much, because that's really not obviously good for your nails. So yeah, probably the drying up side of it I'd prefer. And today I'm going to clean my kettle out, so I'm just adding some vinegar, filling that up with water, and I'll just do it on a boil, let it boil out, and then rinse it out, boil it a couple times again just with plain water, just to get rid of that vinegar smell, as obviously I used the boiled water to fill up Harbour's bottles still, so yeah, definitely don't want that vinegar still left in the kettle.
We have, yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. 'Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you trying to find? All this time, I wanna know. Tell me, what do you have in mind? What are you
It's so funny. I remember a while ago saying to one of my good friends here on YouTube and over on Instagram, Ashley Marie, hi Ash. Yeah, I remember saying to her, how do you always have, because she had one, she's got two children now, but back then she only had one daughter, beautiful little Sophie, and I remember saying to her, how do you always have stuff to film, like, you know, messes and like real life messes and such? And she's like, I want to know how you don't. Like, and now I always think of that. Like, I find myself thinking back to that conversation I had with Ash, because now that Harper's that bit older, yeah, like she goes into a room, it's just, I walk past the theatre room, God love her, which I'm not mad about, because I'm glad that she likes books, and that, you know, they're in her reach now and she can just go pick them out. But that little timber bookshelf I got from IKEA that's in the theatre room, she'll often go in there and just pull out the books herself, and you walk past and they're all scattered everywhere type thing. But that's clean mess, that's not a bother whatsoever to me. But yeah, now I'm sort of going back on what I said to Ash, that conversation, because now there is literally always something like this back glass door here. I'm just showing you that my house is obviously not clean. There's messes that I'm cleaning up. Now that disaster there from the pot plant is obviously not something, thank goodness, that I have to clean up on a daily basis, but my gorgeous little daughter Harper got into the plant today, which she hasn't done this in quite a while, which I'm very, very thankful for. That's why I have the clothes air dry horse thing here in front of it. I don't particularly want the dryer like hanging around out here in the living area, but I have it here for the time being while she's at that stage wanting to get into the pot plants. I just have it across there just to block her. Now we've just stopped for a bit of a lunch break and I'm watching one of my all-time favourite YouTubers, the Sunday Stylist. I just love her. I just think she's amazing. Yeah, and she's Australian. Yeah, I just think she's gorgeous. She just seems like a beautiful person inside and out.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy.
Now be sure you're following me over on my other Instagram that I mentioned in my last video, Casey's Clarity, as I'm going to be sharing a lot of really cool, mind-blowing, low-tox cleaning replacements for your cleaners, you know, the full of crap toxic cleaners that, well, I've been using, that I'm sure a lot of us are using, that are just no good. Now, I've still been doing a lot of researching, a lot of listening into things in the last few weeks, so I'm just really craving that now. Like, if I've got free time, I'll be listening to a podcast or a YouTube video or, you know, something on that just to further my knowledge. And it's really quite scary, the more you listen to it, what those things are doing to us, and having it around our children, it's just not great in the slightest. So yeah, if you're into that sort of thing and that really excites you like it does to me, make sure you're following me over there on that Instagram, because I'm going to share ways that you don't need bleach and your gumption and all that sort of stuff, ways you can do it just with natural, low toxic ingredients. It's so easy.
Don't play me, 'cause you're pushing me away. Don't say to me that we'll talk another day, 'cause my phone won't be ringing anyway. That's how you roll, yeah. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only 'cause it hurts. We got places we can.
I have been thinking of sharing here, as well as my Instagram, Casey's Clarity, sharing my monthly essential rewards orders, like what I order for that month. So if that's something that you'd like to see here on my channel, leave me a comment. Let me know if you'd like to see that, if that's something that interests you. If you are a bit on the fence about young living, this might just give you a bit more insight. I mean, like, I'm not a pro by any means in this. Like, I've been doing young living for the past 2 years, but it's only probably 2 months, a month and a half ago, that I've actually gone on the Essential Rewards program, and I just am kicking myself that I didn't get on it sooner, because I was constantly purchasing from Young Living anyway. So I was sort of doing myself a disservice by not signing up. It costs nothing to sign up. It's just a minimum of 100 PV a month that you have to spend, so that's point value. And by the time, if you fully take out all of your products you're using now, your toxic products, you'll find that very easy to do, in between the oils or the beauty products or, you know, makeup. They have a makeup range, so, you know, supplements, it's just incredible. So, and I am working towards swapping out slowly but surely. It's a slow process, because obviously I'm using up what I already have. I'm not just gonna completely chuck it out, because that at the same time is wasting money as well, because I did pay for it at one stage. So I'm going to use all the stuff I have, and then slowly, as things run out, then that's when I will swap them out for the Young Living products. So I just wish I had have signed up earlier, because like I said, I was constantly purchasing from Young Living anyway, their oils and their Peeve household cleaner, which I've been using for the past 2 years. So I just highly recommend signing up to the Essential Rewards program.
What if it's too late for me now? What if you've gone to someone else? So front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes.
Now, lemon essential oil is also excellent for getting like sticky, grimy things off and even marks off walls. So lemon essential oil is definitely a must. Also, obviously for the diffuser that I put in earlier, but yeah, excellent. And also use that I've shown on here before to shine up my stainless steel cooktop, which is actually a tip from Hayley here on YouTube. So yeah, lemon's a must. Well, that brings us to the end of today's clean with me. I feel so much better already just from that. Like exercise for me and a clean and tidy house and organised spaces is huge. Very, very important for me to have that. So yeah, well, if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and join me on this YouTube journey I'm on, and for the motivation, and I'm sure you're going to get some inspiration along the way too. Make sure your notification bells tick to all so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Bye guys.